Hey everybody, welcome back to Brick House Kitchen. My name is Heather and today I'm in the kitchen with my little guy here and we are going to be making some of his absolute favorite dinners, but we're going to be making them as freezer meals so we can have them for nights when we're too busy or just don't feel like cooking. So join us today as we make some of these delicious meals that you're going to want to try too. I don't know about you, but I love a good freezer meal. And the first freezer meal we're going to make today are chimichangas. Chimichangas are super easy because all you need are just a few easy ingredients that you probably already have in your house. And the first thing we're gonna do is actually just prep the rice. So we're just gonna make it to the package instructions and get that going on the stovetop. And my little helper is measuring out all my ingredients for me. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Oh, a little more. A little more. The next thing we're going to get ready are these Great Northern beans. You can use whatever kind of beans you like. We prefer any sort of a white bean in chimichangas. I just like the texture and the way they meld with all the other flavors. So we're gonna do 2 cans of Great Northern beans and we're gonna rinse them off and get them ready to go. Okay, so our rice is done and the only thing you need for these chimichangas is rice, beans, chicken. We actually cooked a chicken the other day and we just picked all the meat off of it and I froze it so that I could make this today, and then shredded cheese. And that's pretty much it. You can put whatever you want in your chimichangas. This is just what we happen to like, and so that's what we do. You can also do a Mexican white sauce in them, corn. You don't really need much of a recipe for this. You just need to have ingredients and put them together. So we're doing these for the freezer, so I'm gonna do a piece of parchment paper here. And we're gonna use this to wrap it up. And then, if you're really fancy, you can make your own shells. I did not do that. We just have some store-bought shells. I like to get the really big shells, because if you're gonna have these for dinner and you have hungry kids like I do, you wanna have big chimichangas. All right, bud, what do you think? What should we do first, cheese or rice?
I don't know.
You don't know? What would you put first? I'm thinking...
The rice.
I was thinking the rice too. Here, you wanna go put it in? Now we're just gonna assemble these. And it's not difficult at all. You just have to have everything set out and then fill them up. We're gonna fit it all if we do more. All right, should mommy show you how to roll it? Fold the sides in. Actually, let's do this. Fold the sides in. What do you think? Does that look good?
Good.
Perfect?
Yes.
All right. Maybe roll the parchment the same way. And this is as easy as assemble, wrap, repeat. All right, so now all we need to do is label our Ziploc bag, fill it up with chimichangas, and get these in the freezer. So for our next freezer meal, we're gonna actually make enchiladas. I have this salsa verde that we made this year from our garden, and we're gonna use that to assemble our enchiladas. First, we just dipped our shell in the salsa verde, and then we're just gonna put in some beans. Again, this is kind of a customizable thing. You can put whatever you like in your enchiladas. I don't know if it's traditional to do it this way. This is just how we like them. We do black beans, cheese, and chicken. And if I'm short on one of these ingredients, I might add in corn or something like that to kind of stretch the ingredients to go farther. And then we're just gonna roll it up. And I'm gonna place it in my casserole dish, just like that. It's kind of messy. The nice thing about making enchiladas and chimichangas as freezer meals is that they have a little bit of assembly required, and with the enchiladas especially, they're a little bit messy. So if you can get everything set up and breeze through making a couple trays of enchiladas and a couple meals worth of chimichangas, then you have them in the freezer and you know that they're there. They're easy to pull out of the freezer and get in the oven for a quick weeknight dinner. Or if you've been out all day and you haven't had time to prep something, they're there, they're ready to go, and you don't have to make a mess to assemble them because they've already been assembled for you. Now I just pour the extra salsa verde over the top. I actually watered it down a little bit to make it stretch a little further, and I'll sprinkle the tops with cheese. When I go to serve these enchiladas, you can either bake them from frozen, but make sure you start the oven when you put the tray in, so it starts out in a cold oven. Don't preheat it, that way you don't shatter your glass pan. Or you can thaw them out in the refrigerator from the night before and bake them from thawed. Either way, I'll serve this with a side of rice and maybe a side salad, and you'll be good to go. I'm just gonna wrap these up in tin foil, get them nice and tight. This is the best way I've found to do it to keep them from getting freezer burned. And then after the tin foil, I'll actually go ahead and wrap them with plastic wrap as well. I'll take both the plastic wrap and the tin foil off before baking. And we'll label these so we remember what's in there later. So this is our final tally of everything we made today. We ended up with 2 bags of chimichangas and 3 trays of enchiladas to go in the freezer, and then I saved some out so that we can bake them up and show you what they look like, and we're gonna have these for supper. All right, so to actually bake these chimichangas, I'm going to put a little bit of avocado oil in the bottom of this baking dish. And then these haven't been frozen yet, but if they were frozen, you could actually even do them from frozen. And I'm going to put them right on the avocado oil. So they don't stick. And then we're going to give them an avocado oil spa treatment. And just rub them down with avocado oil so that they get a nice crispy shell when they're done. You could do it with a brush, but this is just the easiest. Clean hands. And those are ready to go into a 400-degree oven. If they're not frozen, they'll take about 20 to 25 minutes. If they're frozen, it's going to take longer. I'm also going to put in this little pan of enchiladas that we made with my leftover enchilada stuff, and we'll have this for dinner. All right, I have the finished enchilada and chimichanga for you to try. You get to be the taste tester. Want to try it?
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to try first? It's a little bit hot, so be careful.
What?
Want me to cut a piece for you? Might be really hot, okay? Blow it off.
Can I try it? Yummy.
It's good. Thumbs up.
Yummy.
Well, as you can see, this was definitely a little boy approved meal. It got 2 thumbs up, and he is really enjoying his chimichangas and enchiladas. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. That really helps us out. And we'd love to have you stick around. So make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you always know whenever we have a new video come out. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time.